Afternoon to all dear my students. Welcome to our school Suman Ramesh Tulsiani International School Kamshet. Our today's subject is EVS part 1. Today we are going to see about our chapter number 11, a look inside the body. Okay. In the previous video we have already started the chapter. Next part we will see in this video. In previous lecture we have seen about the internal organs, external organs, what is meant by organ, then sensory organ. Today we will see one activity. Okay students, so in this picture what you can observe, some biscuits are put in a jar. The jar was then shaken and turned over. What will happen to the biscuits? क्या होगा? What will happen to the biscuits? In the same way, if you have to given pack of biscuit, the pack of biscuit was shaken in the same way. What happened to the biscuits? The biscuits in the jar could break into the pieces, as we have seen in the first slide. Biscuits in the jar can be break into the pieces, but not once in the pack. अगर हम पैक में ले रहे biscuits, so it will not break down. So same as, let us see about our body parts. If our body parts are in the particular body structure, if they are situated in a proper way, so it will not break down. Okay, so the organs inside the body that perform certain important bodily functions need to be secure. Whatever the organs present in our body, it should be secure in a secure place. So the structure of our body is such that our internal organs can remain in their places no matter how much we move. So each and every part has definite place. Each and every part have perfect place for there. So it could not be break into the pieces as like biscuits, and no matter how much we move, हम कितना भी चले जाए, it will doesn't matter. They are hollow spaces for these organs inside the head and torso. They are called cavities. There are some hollow spaces, some empty spaces for these organs inside the head and torso. They are called cavities. What is the called cavities? What is it called? Cavities. Next is the types of cavities. First is a cranial cavity. Cranial cavity means what? The cavity inside the head is called the cranial cavity. The cavity present into the head is called cranial cavity. Next one is the thoracic cavity. The cavity in the torso has three parts. The cavity in the chest is called the thoracic cavity. The cavity present into the chest, it is called as the thoracic cavity. Next is the pelvic cavity. Pelvic cavity, it is present inside the abdomen and it has two parts. They are the abdominal cavity and the pelvic cavity. It is present into the stomach. Next point, can you tell me that this man in the water, filling the water from the tap into tank. The tank is some distance away from the tap. Still the water from the tap is flowing into the tank. Why is this so? Because through the pipe or through the tube, water is supplied throughout the pipe or tube, water is supplied to the tank. So as like that, same into the our body, one pipe, what is it called? Esophagus is present in our body. The picture alongside shows two internal organs, mouth and the stomach. Here you can observe in the picture What is the function of that pipe? These organs help in the digestion of food. What is the function of that food? The organs help in the digestion of food. The stomach is situated in the abdominal cavity. There is a tube in the thoracic cavity to transport food from the mouth to the stomach. It is called the esophagus or the gullet. What is it called? Gullet or esophagus. We use our mouth to eat our food. The tongue tells us the taste of the food. By tongue we can identify the taste of any food. We chew food with our teeth as we chew it. Our saliva mixes with the food. When we chew the food, our saliva, the water present into the mouth, what is it called? Saliva. It mixes with the food. As a result, the food forms a moist ball, and that moist ball, it is easy to swallow. This food passes through the throat into the esophagus. The wall of esophagus is flexible. Okay, students? This makes it possible to carry the food from the throat to the stomach easily. Next is the journey of a food. The journey of food is started from mouth and it ends at the anus. The internal organs in the abdomen help to digest it. The undigested, unwanted part is passed out through the anus in the form of feces. That is where the journey ends. The heart. Next is the heart. There is a blood in our body. We take in air when we breathe in. Our blood carries the air to all parts of the body. The blood is transport to the all our body parts. The food that we get digested, it is again blood. Whatever we have eaten as a food, it converted into the blood. For these purposes, it is necessary to keep blood flowing through the blood vessels that spreads throughout the body. The function of the heart to keep the blood flowing. Okay, students, here we will stop now. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone.